Welcome y'all to another Skip Barber race. This week we're at Okayama International. So this will be race 2, generally to be expected when you're fighting in the mid-pack on free weeks. Except we almost made it. We were on lap 11. It was a bit of an incident. Can't really blame the other guy for it. And the big takeaway I had is I need to not assume so much and actually look. I have the buttons bound, I need to use them more. Because it takes fractions of a second to look versus just assuming they're there and ruining your race. One day I'll have a real sim set up. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
Should also add, this looks to be a fairly tough field, especially with what car number we are.
Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Clear.
And it's Okayama, you always have to defend the inside. I just thought whoever was near me was going to do it. And I guess that's just not how everything kind of worked out. So far, pretty clean though. The real question is, how long is that going to last?
Left side. Clear.
Really wish some of the other people would look and see that there are other cars in front of me.
One minute 55.081.
Just trying to make sure that the guy behind us understands.
Go right. Car right. Go right. Clear on the right. Clear on the right.
That was a very lucky dodge.
You got a slow car on the right.
Of course, the last race where I wrecked out in was one of the cleanest races here at Okayama I think I've ever seen.
One minute 44.991. You're in the top 10.
Okay, if we can maintain this, we'll be out of draft range. Hopefully we can pull away. Said hopefully we can maintain this. So far that is not maintaining it. That was wrong. You guys behind me mind fighting? Thank you. Because no time like the present on lap 3 to fight to sort it out.
Come on, Brandon.
1 minute 44.038.
If anything, my biggest problem, if like last year's, I'm probably braking too early in a lot of places.
If you're gonna pass me, go get McDonald's.
I prefer Jack in the Box.
Oh, what do you think I want to do here, buddy?
Still struggling with that turn a bit. That turn I seem to have down a bit better. It's unfortunate. I think we're just losing time to the guy behind us.
1 minute 44.304. You've got 10 laps to go.
But we'll see. So in practice once I accidentally, like I'd been trying to keep it tight to that turn for a lot more of it. Usually I would end up kind of doing this funky double apex. I found it's better just to accelerate instead of trying to come back in. If for nothing else, it seems like you just carry more speed. You need to stop over pushing that turn because it's not helping. All right, you two sort it out between yourselves.
1 minute 43.732.
You know, it seems like I gained a decent amount of time. The more they fight, the better it works out for me.
Ooh, that was exciting.
Come on, Raul, don't lose him. I'm hoping I'm catching the folks in front of us, but I doubt it. That's where all I'm thinking is on most of these turns is slow, smooth, smooth is fast.
One minute 43.697.
I'd be really happy with that if this was default weather. Don't get me wrong, I'm not unhappy with it. So one thing I've noticed that I think I'm under braking in a few places, but it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Or I'm just hitting that sweet spot more than I think I am. I think I'm entering no man's land.
1 minute 43.482.
And the race is only halfway over. Plenty of time for me to overpush and make a mistake. Oh, hey, there's Brian. Made a mistake on his second lap, so he got to start way in the back. Looks like he's been doing work. Definitely need to be careful. Not blow our engine there. So somebody in the last race blew their engine, and he was doing really well last race, and then all of a sudden the battle I was having with some folks, there's this giant smoke screen, spy hunter style, in front of us. And apparently, unfortunately, he blew his engine. Hey, come on, Brian, lose him, lose him.
1 minute 44.154.
But the reason I bring it up It was a huge cloud of smoke, like bigger than I think I've seen in the past. I'm not sure if they changed something or not. And I don't want to call the person out. I mean, I will if they don't mind. Otherwise, in general, I don't like to call people out if it's not in the current race. Alright, come on. Head back on straight.
One minute 43.683. You've got 5 laps to go.
I say that as I have a really good lap. Probably would have had a much better lap if I hadn't made some of those mistakes.
Painting Captain Obvious, please come to reception.
That's part of the game. Definitely think I'm doing a lot better than I was last time we were here. And unfortunately, the folks in front of us are just gone. Not sure what the pace difference is exactly, but if they're smart and working together, then I'll never catch them. Still having trouble getting all the way out to that curb. I don't know what it was. I used to be able to do that turn where I've been lifting really well, and only had to really lift in hot weather.
1 minute 43.717.
Another thing I've been really focusing on in practice today was I noticed again, because apparently it takes multiple times before it really sinks in, that in LeBare's demo lap, his tires don't really squeal a whole lot. So I've been trying to minimize that a bit. Uh-oh, looks like Brian may be breaking away. I would not say you take the turn 2 turns ago like that if there's somebody near you. Aw, you were clean up until then. I say, but relieved that the car is still in one piece. So I saw that the race leaders qualified in like the 142s.
We didn't even touch on my end, Mariano. Sorry about whatever happened.
You got 2 laps to go.
So I'm wondering if in this colder weather that should be third gear and not second. Probably a couple of these turns you may consider upshifting. Haven't really tried it too much.
1 minute 44.223.
Pretty sure that may just be a lift. Haven't really messed with it in practice yet. A little busy this weekend, so I didn't get as much practice time as I normally do. And so I've only had today for practice. Well, I should say I had some practice and a race already. It looks like Brian broke away.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
I've been accidentally keying up again. I know I've done that in the past by accident. Is it where my push to talk button is on my steering wheel?
1 minute 44.296.
Hey, now I can actually check when I actually go watch the replay. Since it's recorded. It was not the case last time I know it was happening. So it looks like if there are a few more laps, Brian would absolutely catch us. Unfortunately, this is the last lap, though. What kind of irritates me is I can't really identify anything I'm doing that much different than last time we were here. Unless it's just a lot of not over pushing turns. Oh well, I'll take that one.
Stop on the left.
It's a terrible place to stop.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job.
That race went a little better than our first one. Pace-wise, yeah, I don't think we were going to get much better since we need to gain another second or something. However, I think we're doing better than we were last season, and as long as I'm progressing, I can't be unhappy. And that was a pretty strong strength of field. I think I did all right there. So we'll continue working on our pace and see what we can do. With that, if you like, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions, suggestions, feedback, or advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.